Most commercial flat roofs will have the air conditioning units on the roof. Many of these units will have metal ducts coming off them, which penetrate the roofing membrane and into the interior of the building. Some of these exterior metal duct systems can be quite extensive. These duct joints, when initially installed, were waterproofed by the installers using the standard and proper sealants. But over the years, these joint seals break down from heat and UV rays, eventually losing their water integrity. As the metal expands and contracts, the waterproofing and air seals develop splits and holes, allowing water into the duct and eventually into the building. Some of these duct systems get beaten up, being subjected to a number of re-roofings and repairs. Unfortunately, one of the most commonly applied resealing or repair material used on these duct joints is petroleum-based canned tar, quite often used by roofers or maintenance personnel. Tar is a very short-term fix and the poorest repair material to use on metal. It dries out quickly, splits open, and usually just makes a mess of the ductwork, and in many cases causes premature duct replacement, which is expensive. At Commercial Cool Roof Systems, we have very thorough resealing techniques for duct joints which hold up well over time and won't continually open up on the joints, thus reducing another maintenance issue. This technique of using reinforcement fabrics and weatherproofing sealants on the joints has saved many building owners having to replace major ductwork and has resolved countless chronic leaks. In addition to resealing the joints, we install new support legs, which have gone missing from prior re-roofings or repairs. One of the reasons we include the ductwork into each job is to be sure they're very thoroughly sealed up. Any water getting inside a duct will usually follow the duct's interior wall leading to the inside of the building. To an untrained eye, this will resemble a roof leak and is often assumed to be a roof issue rather than the aged-out or badly repaired ductwork causing it. The holes and splits that we find are quite often very small, resulting in fairly large amounts of water getting into the building. After resealing all joints, the ducts receive multiple coats of reflective elastomeric, which reflect over 80% of the heat and UV, assisting in the AC's efficiency. Metal ducts are always included in our scope of work when present on a building. Another aspect of exterior metal ducts from AC units is that they absorb the sun's heat. Duct metals get very hot. You could cook an egg on them in the summertime. The insulation on the inside of a duct is not that thick, and given the length and distance the air needs to travel to the interior, the AC needs to work harder and run longer to compensate for the external heat. Air conditioning servicemen who have come back onto buildings where we have repaired and coated the ducts report that there was a substantial difference in air conditioning costs for the owner.